This video describes the installation and handling of the single-use Flexsafe for magnetic mixer and Flexel for magnetic mixer from 1500 to 3000 litres using pallet tank containers. Open the front doors and remove the two-port system gates. Check that the internal surface of the pallet tank is smooth, free of any particles and dry. Remove the centering aligner from the pallet tank and keep it for further use. Position the mixing bag on the table, record the batch number following your internal procedure and check the irradiation indicator. Flip the bag to position the protective shield on the top and in front of you. Cut one of the corners just under the closure weld with a pair of rounded scissors and open completely by tearing along the weld. Check that the secondary packaging is not damaged. Repeat these operations for the removal of the primary packaging. Remove the protective shield. Place the centering aligner and magnetic clamp onto the impeller seat. The magnets in the impeller will attract the magnetic clamp as the parts approach each other. Inspect the bag. Turn the bag over to position the port tubes directly in front of you with the centering aligner and magnetic clamp beneath the bag. Hold the folded mixing bag on both arms. Insert the bag through the front doors of the pallet tank. Use the magnetic clamp to facilitate the installation of the bag into the pallet tank. Remove the adhesive tape and foam from the mixing bag. Position the port tubes through the two port gates and inspect the tubing lines and the bag. Using the side doors, attach the carabiners of the rear elastic straps. If your pallet tank does not have side doors or access is unavailable, this operation can be completed through the front doors. Repeat the operation for the front and the center carabiners. When completed, pull the down on the hanging cable until it reaches the stopper to lock the hanging system in the raised position. Prior to bag filling, inspect the deployed bag. Remove the magnetic clamp from the bottom of the mixing bag. To couple the drive unit, position it in front of the pallet tank rails. Press down on the handle and raise the front wheels off the ground. Push the drive unit along the rails all the way until you hit the end. Raise the drive unit to a horizontal position and hook the latch. Check that all the clamps are closed and positioned as near as possible to the bag. Open the clamp of the filling line and connect it to the water supply. Fill the bag with approximately 100 litres and stop the filling. Using the two side doors, manually adjust the mixing bag by pulling the rear bag corners to the corresponding pallet tank corners. If you cannot use the side doors, use the front doors to adjust the bag. The bag should cover the entire bottom surface of the pallet tank. Insert the two front gates and close the two front doors. Bag filling can be continued. Check that the knob of the speed control potentiometer is in the 0 position. Press the round button of the main switch to energize the system. Press Run. Set the mixing speed by turning the potentiometer clockwise until the desired speed value illuminates on display. Mixing is now running. When mixing is completed, decrease slowly the speed by turning the potentiometer anti-clockwise until 0, and then switch off the drive unit by pressing the red button. During the mixing bag draining, keep the lifting system raised to full height. Connect the draining line. Open the clamp and start draining. If needed, mixing can be continued during the draining down to 100 litres. Firmly hold the drive unit handle and raise it slightly to release the locking lever. Carefully lower the rear wheels of the magnetic mixer drive unit to the floor and roll the drive unit on its rear wheels away from the pallet tank. Open the two front doors by removing the locking systems. Release the lifting system. Remove the sliding gates. Release the mixing bag from the 6 carabiners. Remove the bag from the pallet tank. Always put the protective shield back on the bag before disposal.